Oh, yeah, that went good. That went really good. Dude, it's mint. Oh, yeah. It's like we know what we're doing.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. So, we stayed over at Tom's place, and I appreciate the hospitality. So, we're gonna get going this morning. 60-30? Cold start of the 60-30. So something's going on this morning. We're not gonna tell you guys yet. But Isaiah last night, he looked at me when we got done. He goes, we could stay here tonight. And so we went to dinner at Duffy's. And then stayed here, and well, there's a whole reason why Isaiah wanted to stay, and I fully wanted to stay. So we will see what goes on this morning. But Tom's 60-30, he's got the 75-20, 84-40 planner, everything else like that. I know there's people that are gonna say, oh, they should be inside. That's what that pad is. They're building a cold storage, but 60-30 has been plugged in all night long. We got Dusty getting it going. Is it gonna be a good day to have a good day?
Yep.
So crew chief, give us the rundown on what's going on over there right now. And then just cashing checks and $100 bills. $100. Guy flies in with a airplane, helicopter here, and crop farming it.
Money farm.
That's how it works, guys. Relax. Well, Tom wanted only the best breakfast.
Yeah.
So we're at McDonald's for him. He actually requested it.
Not two, but one.
But then he gave us two choices of which one to get him, so we're gonna get him two. Got all the goods. Dusty hasn't made it very far. Keep in mind, it's a dotted line. That's why we're going around him.
He looked cold.
Yeah, he did look cold in there.
I wonder if this is charging.
He gave me his GoPro to get charged up. What do we got for percentage? Nope. We are back here, same field we finished up last night with Tom. And they actually got a demo coming, and it should be pretty sweet. 4650 is coming off the grain buggy for all the action. And well, Tom's been drinking the red Kool-Aid. I'm a little worried about him, so we'll see what goes on. But I got him breakfast. I'm nervous for the guy. Yellow head to go in a green combine.
See, I'm more than a pretty face. Sometimes I actually do mechanical work. I'm gonna get my hands dirty today.
I see that.
Terrible.
Well, you're not a millennial.
I'm not a millennial.
That's us millennials. We don't do much. We're just on our phones.
I'm lucky. I've got a son like Troy that does 90% of this hard work for me.
Yeah.
Well, when he's home running the grain dryer, Dad gets to do some actual work. Oh, now the phone's ringing.
Yeah. So yesterday, a little collar that goes over came out, so one row stopped. And Dusty put some hose clamps on it, and now they got a better makeshift fix till
we get her back to the shop.
Yeah, till winter, right?
Or winter, yeah.
60-30 got put on the buggy just to get people worked up, really. It was either that or the 75-20. Isaiah's up there flexing. Tom's got a little bit left in this field. This field is 16-17%, so it is perfect. And he's over 200 bushel in here for, they actually were extremely dry. They were in a drought all year pretty much. There's a lot of wells that are dry and ponds that are dry. But Yeah, 4650 came off of it. 6030 went on strictly for entertainment purposes and where we're going next. So they said 20 minutes and they'll be over in the next field, and we'll see what Tom lined up for himself. As I said previously in previous videos, Tom has the YouTube channel The Way We Farm, so slide on over, check it out. Good people. Yeah, similar situation of where I was just years ago. So he's worked very hard on everything, and has a great wife, great family. Everybody works hard together. They left the stop up on, or the safety up on the head, or down on the head, so the head can't go. I love it. I was disappointed I missed the show. We'll be here next year. We'll have the trucks, we'll have some tractors. What are you doing, buddy? So Nicholas chasing a bird. So one Pete's here and 2 other trucks are coming. We're sitting here with the trailer and the fuel tank still. And he's got a pass around. He'll be done in this field. He didn't finish last night just because the trucks were full. It is so cool seeing the 6030 doing work. He's gonna move down the road.
There you go. Swap out, park that. And the red combine, I think's here.
You're not supposed to tell him what's coming.
Oh, the silver combine.
So, oh. 12-row head right down the road. That is a good part around here. I don't think I'd want to run my 8-row down the road. But his header trailer, the cart trailer, is actually up here on the next where we're going. I see something coming down the road there, and he is over here partying it up. He's gonna pull into this field so it's out of the way. Isaiah's there, truck's there. We got all sorts of stuff going on. Tom didn't really tell us all the details on this. And he goes, it might have wheels, it might have duals, it might have tracks. It has tracks. 9250. Here comes the buggy. You go out of the road though. Come on. Hey. Like I said, you gotta go check out how The Way We Farm. The drone is actually up there. He's getting some shots, so go check out them and we'll get all the action coming in. Tom's really drinking the red Kool-Aid now.
Yeah, got Gatorade.
Cool. Big Dad's favorite spot. So this is all, well, part of the reason we went to dinner, but Tom was like, we got a demo coming tomorrow if you guys want to see some of this. Monroe out here with the demo for Tom. United? We don't get any demos with United, huh?
Yeah. No,
I guess maybe we're gonna have to switch colors. Yeah. That is true. Tom's figuring it all out. Guy was saying 800,000 might get you it. Might. Almost cleans as good as a Gleaner.
Not quite.
I believe there's 14 acres here, so they're letting Tom give it a go, see how he likes it. He's as we've seen, he's a green man. Well, when a dealer does say they come over and do it, it's pretty awesome. So the chopper heads, as you see, corn stalks are chopped down, so it's spinning around underneath it, actually destroying the head, or destroying the residue to break it up, so you don't have to mow it and things like that.
Ethan Richardson.
Chris Duffy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So 9250.
Yep, 9250, 12 row chopping, non-folding. So that machine's fully automated. So you're gonna take your grain loss sensors in the back, and it's gonna shift everything on the go. So your sieves are gonna move depending on your moisture and what the what your yield's doing at that current time. It's going to change your rotor speed, and then the rotor vanes and everything for crop flow. Just kind of maximize your efficiency and your throughput of the machine.
And that's adjusting on the go all the time.
Adjusting on the go all
So
the
you
time.
get into wetter corn, it's going to change.
Yeah, so we set our parameters just like a regular combine. Set your limits, and then it'll work within those limits and in between it.
Okay. Dude, where's the grain cart? Combine's waiting.
Fine road gear.
BT Owen. Grain buggy is on the list. At some point. As you see, it just loads it so nice. Makes everything really, really good. I'll get down before you spin it. That way I don't get run over. Perfect timing.
Yeah. So I'm still a green guy, not like I wear red hats, red flannels, or drink red Gatorade. Oh man, I've gone red. This is terrible. This is terrible.
How is it?
I love it. That machine has a lot of capacity. We're gonna put Troy in it, and he and Ethan can run it. It is nice. It is quiet. It is smooth. I love the track. This thing is phenomenal.
It's quite the unit.
It is phenomenal.
Tom's son, Troy, giving a go in the combine now. He was running the grain bins last night, learning all the ways of it. Each machine's a little bit different, but not too crazy. They all do the same concept. I know the red guys are gonna say they're better than the green guys, but I can't believe you bought a red combine.
I can't believe I bought a red combine. My wife's gonna kill me.
Yeah, she doesn't even know. Till next time. Gotta go check out Tom's channel, The Way We Farm. They do an awesome job. They'll have more on that demo and more talking about it. And Tom's just a character. Great storyteller. It was awesome. Watch out for the truck, Yanko. But we are gonna point it.
Over.
Yanko, come here. Come here. Come here. Semis. Oh, it's a Swift driver. Hey, step away from the road. It's a Swift driver. We're gonna point it east. We were supposed to make it home last night. Isaiah forgot he had things to do. I always have things to do, but this fuel tank was a, you guys don't know how much.
Forever to get it.
It only took me months to get it, and I figured I'd stop having you guys hand crank it for me. So we're gonna head east, and you guys will see in a, well, for you guys you'll see in 10 seconds. Me and Isaiah and Yanko, we were on the way home, and I texted somebody and I said, where are you at? And well, you guys might recognize it. If you don't, we stopped to see Andy Horgan. More of like a social, us hanging out call. But yeah, on the way home. Buggy cart. The one and only Andy Horgan. Stopped and talked to him for a little bit, and we'll head home now. This is BTO status right here. Oh baby, I love it. I absolutely love it. We are back. It is dark. I'm gonna turn the lights on in the barn. Check the calves. They were like, yo, where you been for a day? I said, we went places. But they were good. Had water. Give them some grain. Whew. Okay, the next day we should have this further along. That is the plan. I got exhaust pipe for it on the way in so that we can get everything buttoned up before we put the transmission back in and everything else like that. But thing we need to do right now, because we got a project in the works, we got that fuel tank, and I want to have fuel on farm, and I haven't ordered fuel in months. We haven't needed fuel really, but we're going into winter and we're going into harvest. So the biggest thing is my fuel tanks are, let me show you for those of you who don't know. I got 2 fuel tanks over here. There we go. This was the one I've been working with since spring. It's pump leaks. It's dented. It's not really that great. It might leak some other places. Was given this one from somebody locally. Same style. I might put on-road up. Is it missing a leg? No, leg's there. Might put on-road diesel in this one, but I got this pad that needs to get cleaned up. So I got some rock coming, literally like right now, stone, and we'll put that down, probably clean up against the barn so everything slopes the right way. Fill that in a little bit. But this is out of fuel now, and the pump's junk, as you see. It leaks quite a bit when you're pumping, and it's a hand crank and it's tiring. So that is the biggest reason. Well, making our lives easier. And I could have went and bought a pump, bought a tank, things like that. But honestly, Sean hooked me up with a good deal on the pump, on the tank, and it just made sense. But what we got to do to level out the stone is get that cap on this back on the transmission, the cover. And a lot of people have said, oh, it's because of, and previously, there's pressure in the transmission. I think that seal's just junk, and I forgot about it, honestly. But I'm gonna pop that off, put that back on. That way we can move the stone when it gets here, and set the tank. Be pretty good. So that's our mission for tonight. It's 5 something, but it's dark as anything outside. So this is what it actually is. Just a cap over it, transmission port, hole, cover, whatever you want to call it. And there's an O-ring around it, and it's rock hard. Probably doesn't seal in there very well any longer. So every now and then, well, this is the second time actually, pops out, some transmission oil comes out starts coming out the top as you're running it because it's spinning around inside. So remind me to get this O-ring, and there's actually another shift port further back that doesn't have an O-ring in either that was popped up. But I'll drop this back in, so it's kind of hard to show you guys at the same time. Let's see, put you guys back here. So this goes up and in here. Yeah, there's just, you can wiggle it around real easily. So that O-ring needs to get changed. Plus we need 4 more screws that go on the top of this because those are missing. So we've always had only 4, 1 in each corner, which ain't the end of the world, but since we've done the lights on this, we've really come a long way in our lives on this tractor. But, alrighty, let me throw the 4 in. One had some buildup inside of it. It might have been that one. Cleaned it all up. And then, yeah, we'll get this started, get it outside. This is almost out of fuel too, so. And buying that tank that we got, that's a 1,000-gallon tank, so buying more in bulk, I was buying, I think the most I ever bought was like 350 gallons at once. If I can buy 1,500 gallons of fuel at once, yeah, it's going to be, well, let's just say it's $4. I know it's off-road diesel's less than $4 right now, but let's say it's $4, so you guys can do the math on that of how friggin' expensive stuff is. Somebody do the math? Yeah, $6 grand. It's a lot of money for stuff. So that's where I'm at. And I wish I had that tank this spring when fuel was well below $3. So, but you don't know. Alrighty, this should be ready to rock and roll. Oops. Had to kill off. Woo! We got the lights going. Alrighty, we'll need the fork, the bucket, and yeah. This light kit makes this tractor pretty top notch. I'm a fan, big fan. So we got the fuel tank. It is not completely empty yet. I did empty out some into the heater, but it is not completely empty yet, so we got to empty it all the way, run it through something, since they ain't giving away fuel right now. But I'll go set it over here and get prepared for some stone. That did not go according to plan. I tried to set it over in the grass and it sunk in and flipped over, and there it sits. So I do not, this cap's good, it's new. I think there's enough in there that it makes sense to flip it back up, pump it out. We'll see later. But here's the pad we got working on. So it kind of slopes down after. Yes, we got the rolling basket still over there. That will be on our list. When I put that tank originally, I had a little bit of stone. Filled that in just so it could sit on it. And we don't need that. So we'll take the part of old silos staves. I'm saying that wrong. And we'll go back a little bit. We got some metal to go. We got some stuff to burn and put that together, because that, I wish I had run that this year, and I wish I had. It all worked out. We're good. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a nice pad now. We'll smooth it out, level it up. Got some stone in there. Fill this in so you can't see from the inside of this corner out. Hopefully, we gotta get our gutter drain downspout right back on, but this will make this pad really nice. Put the fuel tank right on top of it. Yep, keep coming. Cut it. Yep, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming right there. You're good. Probably way off from where the other board was. I did have a board down. What's that? I did have a board down. Got Isaiah over there running the 27. And what we got is some stone that we gotta lay out so that we can take the fuel tank off, set it on top of it. That is the plan. So we got it all formed up, packed in some. I'd like to continue this out, build this up so that we can park equipment, well, fuel and stuff like that be out of the way. But we're gonna get it lifted up and set on there. Got it on there. Looking good. Filled in the gap of the building. No more wind coming underneath or critters. That should be pretty good. I'm going to wire it up, which I'll have to snake that underneath anyways. Or in through the building for now. At some point I'd like some outside wiring to run this and run the tank next to it. We got to drop off over here, but if we can build this up around a little bit, that will make our life easier. We can mow right up to the edge, not have this weird awkward spot. But yeah, that went good. That went really good. Dude, it's mint. Oh, yeah. It's like we know what we're doing.
Get behind it, spray it, and whatever.
Yep. Oh, nothing's gonna grow here, right? Weeds don't grow in the dirt like this, gravel. We even got official signs on it and stuff like that. Yep. Some wires together. I'm not really sure exactly. Kind of feel like that goes there, but maybe I'll look up gas boy pump and see exactly. But this is a pretty sharp one. Resets everything else, like yeah, resets. Not the high flow, but it sure beats what we're doing. And like I said, 1,000 gallon tank. They did paint it at one point, so it's got all that. But cap at the end. Vent cap here, which we do have a better vent cap, so we might swap that from that other tank. But this worked out mint. Glad we were able to get some stone in here. Glad I was able to get that unloaded. Appreciate Isaiah going with me and everybody along the trip that made it great. Now that we got most of name off the side of it, we are good to go. We got to get the rest of it off and probably racer over it, a racer wheel. But that looks a lot better than it's sitting over there. But one of these, like, that looks official, right, Yanko? And I am very excited not to have to hand crank any longer and having a pump, everything else. So we'll get it wired at some point with the Hazard boys. Matt, Greg, what can we do? And we will start filling this in some more, wrapping it around. I think that's our best bet. This stuff packs in really well, like really well. But alrighty, appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Appreciate everybody that we saw in Western New York along the way. It's been good. But have a good one. See you on the next one.